How's everybody doing today? It is February 19th, 2021. Hope everybody had a good night last night. I just want to say thank you one more time for all of the happy birthday comments down below. It really means a lot. We truly are a family. We truly are in this all together, and the better we stick together, the more that we continue to stay together, fight together, the better that we're going to be. And they know this. That's why they're going to continue to divide us the best they can. But we will do everything we can to stop them from, being able to divide us, okay? I have two things here I want to show you in this video really quick. Check this out, okay? Finland CV19 variant reportedly may not show up in tests. Okay, this is a brand new variant, a new mutant strain again, right? So this is now the fourth or the fifth one that they really have been talking about. I'm sure there's been more, but you had the South Africa one, the Brazil one, the UK one, and now this one, okay, from Finland, okay? Let's read this. And they're saying it might not show up in tests. This is big, okay? Says scientists fear. Look at the first part of this. The second word into this article is what? Fear, right? So what are they pushing? The fear. Scientists fear that a new CV19 variant in Finland, different from the UK and South African strains, may be fueling the spread of the disease by not showing up in tests, according to reports. The Helsinki-based Vita Laboratories, which made the discovery, said it's unlikely the variant emerged in Finland, given the Scandinavian country's low rate of infection, the Evening Standard reported. It says Vita Laboratoriet Oy and the Institute of Biotechnology at the University of Helsinki have detected a previously unknown variant of the CV in a sample from southern Finland, the lab said about the variant dubbed Fin-796H. Says mutations in this variant make it difficult to detect in at least one of the WHO-recommended PCR tests. Here we go back to the PCR tests, right? That are very, very up and down if they're accurate, false positives, etc., right? Says this discovery could have significant impact on determining the spread of the disease, it added. Says Ika Jukinen, a professor of virology at the University of Turku, told the local news outlet Yale that the emergence of the variant was not a major concern yet. This is the key word, yet, right? Because when are they going to put this in? When will they use this? What part of the agenda is this, right? Always look ahead, okay? I would not be hugely worried yet. Here we go again. Because we do not have clear information that the new strain would be more easily transmitted or that it would affect the immune protection brought on by already having the virus or having what? Oh, having received the vax, he said. According to the standards, they're saying, oh, don't worry yet, because it looks like still possibly if you've already had a CV or you've already went and got and rolled up your sleeves, you should still, it looks like you'll still be okay. But you got to pay attention to this because they're coming out and saying that there is now a new strain that is not coming up in tests. Do you realize how much more that opens up the door for them? They already have it to where they have every symptom in the world pretty much could tell you that you have CV, including no symptoms. But now they're going to come up and say that, oh, well, now you can even have it, have no symptoms, have no nothing, and when you're tested, it could come back negative, and you still could be positive for CV. Do you see the door that just opened up? For them to be able to say, well, sorry, we just got to play it safe. Just to play it safe, we're just going to lock everybody down. Sorry, we're going to put everybody on curfews. Or sorry, everybody has to have the mandatory vax now because we just can't take the risk. Because now even if we test them, you still could have it. So we just can't take the chance. It's for your own good, right? Get ready for it, right? It says, referring to the South African and the UK strains, the lab said the Fin-796H's inheritance has the same features as the previously widespread variants in the world, but it does not appear to belong to the lineage of any previously known variants. It says it is unclear how effective the vaccines will be against the new variant. Finland has recorded 51,595 cases and 723 deaths since the pandemic began. So here, I want to go, so let's just run back to this part right here. It's unclear how effective they will be, right? Well, I showed you yesterday how they were talking about how the Pfizer and the Moderna vax, they're actually going to be okay, right? That they're going to, they'll still work against the variants, right? Check this out right here. This is 1 day difference. And now they've kind of changed their tone, okay? Let this load for it, but it just shows how much they continue to you know, change what they're saying. Now look at this, okay? Instead of it just being, you know, maybe not. Maybe the other one was the Brazil strain that you're talking about. But my point is still the same. Now look, it says Pfizer, Moderna vaccines offer weaker protection. So remember, they worked on the other one. I thought it was all the variants because, you know, when I covered it yesterday, I think that's what it was. They just said on the new variants, okay? But they would probably say that it was the UK strain or it was the Brazil strain, which that's what it could have been. I need to go back and check that out. But either way, now, so on this one, on the South African one, they're saying that it doesn't. It does it halfway, right? It offer weaker protection. See how they're just leaving everything just all over the place? I mean, if you truly are worried about this, I mean, you know, they're doing everything they can to make sure that you are, right? Because between the mutant strains and everything else, they're not letting up, okay? Says CV19 Vax's developer Pfizer and Moderna appear to offer significantly less antibody protection against the highly contagious variant that emerged in South Africa, new studies show. How many times do they switch this stuff? The studies published Wednesday in the New England Journal of Medicine indicate that both the vaccines elicit much lower levels of neutralizing antibodies against the new strain compared to the initial SARS-CoV-2 virus. Says for the Pfizer study, scientists developed and engineered a virus that contained the same mutations carried on the spike portion of the South African variant known as B1351. Researchers tested the engineered virus. Just listen to that real quick. Man, engineered virus. Right? Against the blood taken from people who had been given the vax. They determined there was a 2/3 reduction in the level of neutralizing antibody compared to how it performed with the most prevalent version of the virus in U.S. trials. See? So they're going to start trying to, you know, push more fear. Well, sorry, with this brand new variant, you know, it's not enough. It only gives you 1/3 the protection. So, you know, you're definitely going to have to probably come in for what? A booster shot or something else. You know what I mean? They're going to add something to this. But we're going to go ahead and leave this here. I will leave the links in the description to these videos. They're always, all these articles are, the links are always in my description along with my email, my links to my backup channels. If you haven't done that, if you haven't gone to them, please go and subscribe right now. ErikSeesAll 2 here on YouTube and ErikSeesAll on BitChute. So please go and subscribe. I'm uploading there daily as well. We will continue to, you know, get through this. Please do not get scared. Do not have any fear. As long as you have Jesus in your life, you have God in your life, you do not have to worry about anything. This is truly a battle of good versus evil, and I promise you, good will win. Everybody, we'll talk to you all real soon. God bless.